Well, hello and welcome to Cozy Couch Corner for another episode of Tea and Tarot. And despite having the world's shortest hair, I've still got hat hair. Just looks like a naughty boy, doesn't it? Oh dear. I'm the hottest I've been all day when I started preparing for this, so the energy is like at the minute because I hadn't really started on my tea and I'd turned the heating off and hadn't really heated up that much today. It's cold outside. It's going to be cold overnight, so I've had my heating on extra. But yeah, suddenly I had a So I had a weird experience today. Been looking at houses where I want to move, and I sort of swap and change where I want to be or what house is my favourite, and there's pros and cons, and I kind of fall in and out of them being my favourite, but there's one at the moment and it's got outside stairs and to the roof terrace and the rooms upstairs, but it also has an inside stairs, and the inside stairs is obvious because as you go from the lounge to the dining room you go under the stairs, and the ceiling kind of comes down at a diagonal, so you've got to sort of pass through there, and then it goes down to the floor there. And in the pictures, because there's not lots of pictures, but in the pictures you can see the bottom few steps, or you can see a sort of metal balustrade. So I was aware I'd seen the internal stairs, but for some reason my mind was stuck on the only way you can get upstairs to the rooms is in the external staircase, even though I'd seen the stairs inside. And it was only, I can't remember if it was just yesterday or this morning, but it suddenly occurred to me that you can get upstairs inside. And it was one of those things where I could see it, but it's like my mind hadn't connected the dots, or my mind hadn't really cottoned onto it, and asked about it, and it was like, well, I was thinking about it's like things are obscured from us, but I could see it physically, I could see it with my eyes, but my mind wasn't getting on board, was it? So I asked Spirit, is there something I'm not seeing? And nothing. And then I said, after a few attempts, is there something going on that I don't know about? And that was a yes. So I've yet to pin down exactly what area that's in, but, and I don't know if it's got anything to do with the tarot reading yet, but I thought that it was just a weird one, because even with the menopause brain fog, that I do think it's just one of those really weird ones where I'd seen these stairs and very obvious stairs, by the way that the ceiling goes, and you see this, but my brain just hadn't clicked that that's how you get upstairs. It's really very strange. When I realised, I was like, how did I miss that? But it was like, yeah, like I said, I could see it physically, I could see it with my eyes, but either my brain didn't make the connection or my brain couldn't see it, couldn't see the implication of it. So that was a really weird one. I've still got to pin down something's going on that I'm not aware of. And presumably I need to be aware of it. I don't know. Or not. Do I need to be? Oh, I do need to be aware of it. Right. But that was a weird thing. It was very weird. When I realised that, how many times I've looked at it, because I've had that on my saved houses for months, and I must have looked at it on and off for months, because I go in and out. If I feel like cheering myself up, I go and look at houses, or I'll be going, ooh, I wonder where I can store this in it, or how many sockets has it got in the kitchen, or was there a washing machine somewhere? So I've looked at it again and again and again, and it's like that thing where people say it was veiled. It was like, yeah, I couldn't see it even though I was looking at it. Or at least, yeah. Oh well. I hope that helps somebody. Because otherwise it's just chuffing weird. As it is a little like a loony. It's a good job I called myself Crazy Lady, wasn't it, for this YouTube channel? Because I don't really have to worry about looking like a lunatic. Then it's fine. It's not like I was pretending to be normal. Ooh, oh, the force is strong today. So, what message do you have for us for Wednesday, the 26th of November, 2025, please? I've got a thumbs up. Is that for all? Yeah, we're all getting a thumbs up from Spirit. Thumbs up. You must be doing a good job. Excuse me for burping. Interesting. We're having it that way up. We're having it that way up. We're having it up right. The Chariot. That's usually my full steam ahead card. No. Interesting. Half the time I say interesting, don't I? I don't know why I don't have other words, to be fair. Three of Cups. So that normally celebration, collaboration. Woohoo, have a bit of a boogie, dress up, boogie. Eat, drink, have fun. Right, what are we doing? Oh, we're definitely going forward, aren't we? We're going forward. Even though it looks like things have been against us, for some of us at least. It looks like things have been against us. So I can see the wave, it's like it's sort of pushing back against the Chariot. But the fish are just sleeping over the top and pulling the boat in this. The Chariot's a boat in this. So even though for probably a lot of us it's felt like it's been hard going and it's felt like something's pushing against us, maybe, or maybe it's just felt like we're wading through treacle. Plenty of times in my life when, life's been like wading through treacle. But we are moving forward. Moving forward at speed. Have we noticed? No, we haven't noticed yet. Are we actually moving forward at speed already? We are, but we're not noticing it. Is that back to the things around us are changing, which we had a while ago, didn't we? and we were being propelled forward, and that was water again. We were being propelled forward by things around us changing, maybe things around us getting easier. I mean, always, usually when I'm having a rotten time, I remind myself that everything's temporary and that situations change, people change, and not necessarily, sometimes people, how they behave or what they do change, but people are removed and new people come in, especially if you're dealing with workplaces or some other where you have to deal with people. So it's about, yeah, we are going forward, we're going at speed, but we don't know that. We might not think we're going anywhere. We might not think that anything's happening. We may or may not feel like things are getting better. I think apart from I had a wobbly morning, generally the energy has I felt better in myself, and I hope other people have too. Much calmer energy. I just looked outside and there's a cloud that looks like an aeroplane, and I got, some of you feel like you're flying, so that's good. Yeah, and Three of Cups, celebrate your achievements, but also celebrate hanging in there when it hasn't felt like you've been moving forward. Celebrate when you've managed to remain consistent in anything. Celebrate just being here. Celebrate life, celebrate food, celebrate drinks, whatever you want to celebrate your progress, celebrate the progress that you know about and the progress that you don't know about yet that's going on unseen. So yay, we're all on the up. There we go then.